Several major public sector undertakings PSUs and other blue-chip companies are set to pay dividends to shareholders. Key players like Coal India and BPCL are among the 10 PSUs announcing payouts. Investors must be aware of crucial record dates this week for companies including HPCL, BEML, and Shree Cement to determine their eligibility for these dividends. This period marks a significant distribution of corporate earnings to investors. Ambuja Cements, part of the Adani Group, has reported an extraordinary surge in its second quarter net profit, which jumped 364 to 2,302 crore. This nearly five-fold increase has prompted analysts to maintain a bullish outlook on the company. The positive financial results have also been reflected in the stock market, with Ambuja Cements shares rising by 3 as investor confidence grows following the strong earnings report. The GROW IPO is generating massive investor excitement, with its anchor book attracting bids worth over 50,000 rupees crore. The public subscription for the highly anticipated offering is set to open shortly. Potential investors are now evaluating key details like the price band and grey market premium GMP to decide whether to apply for shares in this fintech giant, which began as a startup called Billion Brains Garage Ventures. Alyssa Del Popolo has been crowned the winner of The Voice Australia 2025. The Sydney singer triumphed in the show's first ever all-family grand finale, taking home the 100,000 prize and a recording development package. Del Popolo, who worked at Bunnings, confirmed she is definitely quitting her job following her victory. The season also featured New Zealand pop singer Cassie Henderson, who made it to the final but did not win the competition. A wave of celebration is sweeping across the UK as neighbours in multiple towns have had their postcodes come up. Trump's residents in Wirral, various parts of Suffolk and Kearsley in Bolton are all celebrating wins in the People's Postcode Lottery this October. The lucky wins have blown away the Monday blues for many, bringing unexpected financial joy and strengthening community spirit as multiple households on the same street share in the fortune. London Bridge Station was evacuated and swarmed by armed police following reports of a man behaving suspiciously on a train. The major transport hub was thrown into chaos as officers responded to the incident, leading to a significant disruption of travel services. The situation was eventually resolved, though authorities have not released specific details about the nature of the threat or if any arrests were made. Despite Bitmine immersion technology, BMN are making a massive new acquisition of over 294 million in Ethereum, bringing its total holdings to a staggering 137 billion. Its stock price fell 7. This divergence highlights a potential conflict between the company's bullish long-term crypto strategy, echoed by Tom Lee's positive projections, and short-term investor concerns impacting its equity value on the public market. A new Netflix documentary and ongoing cultural analysis explore the enduring legacy of Mexican icon Juan Gabriel. The articles highlight how his ambiguous sexuality provided a unique form of liberation in a conservative society, allowing him to connect deeply with his audience. They also delve into his inner circle of family and confidants who shaped his life and career, revealing the personal stories behind the public figure and the revelations brought to light by the recent documentary. Cineplex's 13th annual Community Day is returning on November 15, offering free movies and gaming at select Ontario theaters. The event also includes cheap snacks, providing a family-friendly outing. In addition to theaters, free play will be available at participating Rec Room and Palladium locations. This popular event combines entertainment with an opportunity for attendees to give back to their local communities. Lenskart 7,278 rupees crore IPO is closing, but its pricing has sparked concerns about inflated Indian startup valuations. As the public offer concludes, investors are questioning if they should subscribe. In a separate warning, Lenskart also highlighted the potential threat that vision correction surgeries like LASIK pose to India's 17 billion eyewear market. Titan Company reported a stellar performance for the second quarter with a massive 59% year-on-year jump in net profit to 1,120 crore. This impressive growth was fueled by strong consumer demand across all its business segments. The company's revenue also saw a robust increase of over 22%, demonstrating widespread growth and solidifying its strong market position in the jewelry and watches sector. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is openly feuding with her own party, chastising Republican leadership on a conference call over their government shutdown strategy. She specifically accused House Speaker Mike Johnson of refusing to share health care plans with the GOP conference. This public criticism and internal conflict is fueling widespread speculation about her future role and influence within the Republican Party. Canada is implementing a major shift in its international student program following a period of rapid growth that strained its immigration system. The government is now rejecting over half of all study permit applications from Indian students. In response, the education sector is developing new strategies such as fast-track visa programs with trusted institutions to attract students back and restore the program's integrity and reputation. Quebec media personality Alexandra Diaz is publicly sharing her battle with lymphoma. She has launched a fundraising campaign and provided updates on her emotional journey, describing living with cancer as living while holding your breath. Diaz has also expressed her fierce determination to overcome the disease, stating her goal is to smash 100 years like Jeanette, showcasing her resolve to live a long and full life. While the horses were the main event, vibrant fashion became the true headline at the Melbourne Cup. Crowds braved grey skies with attendees showcasing a next-level display of bold colours, cowboy hats and knee-high boots. The trend was set by a 28-year-old who stole the show, with notable figures like Waterhouse and Armitage also embracing the quirky, colourful looks that define the 2025 Cup Day, proving the fashion was as thrilling as the race itself. Adult film star and OnlyFans creator Bonnie Blue has ignited controversy by announcing plans to attend Australia's Scoolies celebrations. Her stated intention to frustrate a lot of parents has caused an uproar. The news comes as she also fights a major visa cancellation that threatens her ability to remain in the country, adding another layer to the contentious story. Bharti Airtel's Q2 results show a massive surge, with net profit more than doubling to 8,651 rupees crore. This strong performance was primarily driven by a higher average revenue per user ARPU, which has now widened the gap with rival Reliance Jio. Airtel's strategy of attracting and retaining premium customers, coupled with improved service quality, has fueled this double-digit growth in both revenue and profit, solidifying its market position. Indian stock exchanges BSE and NSE will be closed for trading on a day next week due to a scheduled holiday. This is part of the market holidays for the month of November. While one source mentions a single closure next week, another indicates there will be a total of 11 market holidays throughout November 2025. Investors are advised to check the specific dates to plan their trading activities accordingly. Campaigning for the first phase of the Bihar elections has concluded, with voting set for November 6 across 18 districts. The final day saw a flurry of political rallies as parties made their last appeals to voters. The election season has been notably fierce, characterized by a barrage of sharp slogans, sarcastic jibes and strong attacks, highlighting the critical role of political rhetoric in this high-stakes battle for the state assembly. The conservative media landscape is in turmoil over the mainstreaming of far-right figure Nick Fuentes. This follows Tucker Carlson's controversial interview with Fuentes, which drew sharp criticism from Ben Shapiro, who labeled Carlson an intellectual coward. Concurrently, Laura Loomer, another controversial commentator, has been credentialed to cover the Pentagon, signaling a further erosion of traditional boundaries in right-wing media and politics. Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad, is back with a new series titled Pluribus. After leaving the world of Walter White, Gilligan was nervous but found his new hero in Rhea Seehorn, his former Better Call Saul star. The highly anticipated show is already topping critics' weekly must-see TV lists, marking a major return for the acclaimed writer and director and a leading role for the celebrated actress.